Stop that.
Stop. What?
That.
Okay.
You're doing it again.
Doing what? Ow! Oh.
That's better.
What was that for?
You were bothering me.
How?
The way you looked. It was very incel Seinfeld meets Kurt Cobain.
Whatever, man. Not cool.
Don't call me that.
Call you what?
Man, who the hell are you to refer to me so casually?
Who the hell are you at all?
Leave him alone, Ember.
What the fuck?
Sod off, Yuri. This one's mine.
Where did you come from?
He's supposed to come to us. Remember, you can't just pop in all willy-nilly, grab a lighter, and then call dibs.
But I did call dibs. Dibs!
You can't call dibs on a soul.
But I just did. Dibs. Dibs. Dibs!
I
Leave him alone, Ember.
What the? I'm so confused.
What's there to be confused about? I won. A+. Case closed. Hey, Mario, 2 shots of whiskey for the table. Now, back to business. Ugh.
Ow! Stop doing that!
Stop letting me do it. So, you are going to hell.
What?
You are going to hell. Well, we used to call it the bad place, but we had to stop saying that after NBC hit us with that lawsuit.
Oh, why am I... What? What are you talking about?
Your immortal soul. Duh. You have been personally selected by the Dark Lord himself to be tortured for all of eternity after you die. Your limbs ripped from your torso. Your eyes pulled from their sockets. Your flesh melted off your bones. And your head plucked from your body to be picked apart by buzzards for every hour of every day for the rest of time. I'm just fucking with you. It's not actually that bad. We've got free Wi-Fi, room service, and a much broader dating pool than in heaven. Hey, are you into white nationalists?
No.
Me neither. I was hoping you could take a few of them off my hands for a little while. Do you know how long eternity is when the people you're supposed to be monitoring are just a bunch of illiterate skinhead freaks who spend all of their time watching old Trump rallies and screaming Mein Kampf quotes in what they think is German? Do you even know how many circles of hell there are?
No.
Not enough. Hey, you okay?
I beg your pardon?
You've got this doom and gloom look on your face, like you've seen a ghost or something.
Well.
Don't.
Amber, HR's on the line, and they said, and I quote, "You can't call dibs on a soul that's dumb."
Where do you people keep coming from?
Hush! Grown ups are talking. HR says back off, so back off.
No.
I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Your friend is really annoying.
A, not my friend. And B, don't talk shit about my friends.
I thought you just said that she's not your friend.
She's not. Now, about your soul.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what is it with you people? Do you all have ADHD or something?
Yes, actually. Thank you for bringing that up. It's a daily struggle, one I've been dealing with since I was a wee little baby demon. Do you know how difficult it is to file a processing fee on someone's soul when all you can think about is how loud the clock on the wall is ticking? I mean, what color scheme are they going to choose for your nephew's dark baptism? And the way your boss looks at you when you say the phrase divine retribution.
Now, your boss.
Satan?
Right. Wow. Okay, but I don't understand. Why am I going to hell? I mean, it's not like I'm, a white nationalist.
I know. You're not a child molester or a wife beater. You're not a Catholic either.
Right. So then why in the hell am I going to hell? I mean, who are you people?
There it is again. People. Man. If my colleague wasn't up my ass 24/7 about protocol, I'd beat the shit out of you. Right here, right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Yeah. Point taken. Jesus.
Section C, subsection R, page 69, paragraph 4, line 8. No hold reserved or other such actions to be taken with the intent to set aside, reserve, or otherwise procure the right to a subject or subject souls. An action colloquially known as calling dibs may be placed by any party of the expiation and extradition subcommittee. In the event that the rights to a subject or subject souls are contested by two or more parties, an arena type duel will take place where the contestants will battle the contestee in a fight to death or to kill. The victor will receive the rights to the subject souls, and the loser will be A, shamed, or B, executed to the severity of their loss. Let's go.
Put that down.
Yes, sir.
You people are really something, you know that?
That's my pills. Damn Adderall. Be back in a smidge.
You never really get used to that.
Yeah, you don't say.
Honestly, even as someone who spends their entire existence jumping between space-time to harvest souls, the jump itself is still kind of a trip. Actually, it's kind of fun. It makes me feel I'm on a, what do you people call them again? Roller dirt bikes?
Roller coasters?
That's the one. It's like that, I think. I've never actually been on one. No Six Flags in hell. But from what I've gathered, it seems like fun.
Do you people spend a lot of time at amusement parks? Or
Hey, what's what you're calling people and only for the souls? We found that people who die when they're having fun are less likely to complain to our manager.
And your manager?
Satan?
Right. Oh my God. So is that why you're here too, to kill me and harvest my soul? You drag me to hell or something like that?
Well, technically, I'm here to stop them from doing that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like I don't want to harvest your soul. It really helped my stats and I could use the number. Like, listen, I spent so much time on this bus crash project, a bridge collapsed, and I even got a car to blow up. And lo and behold, those damn EMTs are so freaking good at their jobs. They saved everyone. I swear, those guys are like reverse Terminators or something.
And so what does that have to do with me?
Everything? You are the key to getting me back on track. You're depressed, isolated, and have a great deal of unresolved resentment towards your family and community. And on top of that, you have a great deal of sexual repression and puritanistic guilt. And that's like 1,500 points right there. But Amber's got a thing for bending the rules. So now we're both in this mess.
And bending the rules, how?
By talking to you in this diner for once. We're not allowed to talk with premortals pre-demise. It's all this part of this deal. Satan struck with God when they were fine-tuning their system.
What system?
Would you stop interrupting me? Jesus Christ, it's like pulling teeth trying to get a word in with you. Ever thought about letting people talk for a change?
But I was just asking. I just... Listen, dude, I don't know. No, that's it. All right, dude, you are going to give me some straight answers right now, or so help me God, I am going to beat your ass into the fucking ground. Oh.
Straight answers about what?
Jesus Christ.
In the flesh.
You know what, Ember? You can have this one. I can't with all you crazies.
You're calling me crazy.
Yes! Just because I'm a demon, it doesn't mean I don't have feelings. And you, Mr. Man, you have just violated all of my feelings. So good day.
Bro, I don't need
Good day.
Damn, dude. You really hurt her feelings.
Fuck you.
Seriously. I've never seen her that upset. And I've been working with her for 20,000 years now.
Well, then send me the fuck to hell for making your buddy feel bad.
That's literally why I am here.
Oh, is it? Because the way that I see it, all you've done so far is come and go without a word, with these brief interludes of personal injury and verbal abuse. I don't even know why you're here. I mean, it's not like I'm going to die anytime soon. Right?
What do you think?
I mean, what do you?
What do you think? I'll tell you what I think. I think you've spent your whole life running away from your family, your community, the one that cast you out and locked the door. I'll be honest with you. You keep running, I don't know when your time's gonna run out.
So, what about me? I mean, what do I do? I mean, if you're who you say you are, and even you don't know how much longer I have, what the hell am I supposed to do? Just wait here and die?
Seems as good as an option as any, right? Okay. Say, for instance, you decide to keep going, keep running. How long do you think you can keep this up, this lifestyle you've carved out for yourself?
I don't.
Your wallet? It's empty. You have nowhere to go. And the nights are only getting colder and longer. And let's face it, you weren't exactly a paragon of good health when your parents first kicked you out, now were you? It's a charade, a farce. You are engaged in the longest, most depressing cat and mouse game since an entire population of people tried to find meaning in a man flying a plane into a building. You are exhausting. I am getting exhausted watching you die.
Yeah. How the hell do you think that I feel?
Oh, sweetheart. You say that like anyone cares.
Amber, that's enough.
Oh, I am just getting started with this one. I've barely gotten my hooks in him.
No, you're done.
Yeah, seriously, you're done.
He squirms. Wriggle for me, my little worm.
All right, that's enough.
You can't hit me, asshole.
Just did.
You know what? I think I'll take you up on that little duel after all.
Finally. We don't call dibs on this mortal plane. I'll be back.
What the
fuck? Can I get you another water?
Sure. Yeah. I take it you won?
A draw. We resume at dawn.
Hey, thank you for sticking up for me.
Who, me?
I mean, unless there's another one of you I haven't met yet.
It's my job. Welcome to my world.
Your world is crazy. Um, so do you guys have like cubicles in hell, or like what's the seating arrangement? I I don't know. It's just like you dress like you have office jobs. So
My desk is made out of brimstone, and it overlooks a lake full of lava with British colonizers and BTS stands.
well, that's neat. So what's it like?
What? My job?
No, dying, being dead, the afterlife, and all that.
What was your favorite place to visit as a kid?
Um, Six Flags, I guess.
You guess?
Okay, yes, Six Flags. Yes, Six Flags, Ohio.
And what was your favorite thing to do in Six Flags, Ohio? Your favorite part?
Um, the pirate ships. You know, the ones that swing back and forth?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, they start off slow, right? You hear the sound of the engine starting up or whatever, and the ship starts to move. It looks and feels pretty cheap, like Mattel went into the amusement park business. So the ship itself is made out of this plastic, the durable kind, and you're only partially fastened into your seat. So at first it feels kind of unsafe, but then it starts to swing higher, just a little at first. So it gives you a bit of a thrill. And then it swings forward, and you can see the people across from you just hanging up there in the sky. And as you look at them, the look of fear and excitement in their face, you think to yourself, oh shit, that's going to be me in a second. And then the ship swings back in your direction, and suddenly you're in the air. And it's not like anything that you've ever felt before. That feeling of hanging in the sky, like in any other circumstances, you'd be begging for your life. But not now. Now you feel free. So the ship swings back down and you start to fall. Not literally, of course, but that's how it feels. That's why they don't fasten you in more securely, because they want you to feel like you're falling. It's, I don't even know if there's a word for it. It just feels good,
I think so.
Yeah. So the ride goes on, and eventually you reach the swing's apex, and you feel so strong and powerful. You feel like the king of the world, the master of the universe. It's kind of like getting high, but without the hangover. Just that feeling of, what's the word?
Euphoria?
Yes, euphoria. You're just weightless, unshackled, free. And then you start to come down. And the moment it starts to happen, and you can feel the ship slowing down. But for a second, you hang on to the hope that maybe, just maybe, your ride isn't done yet. This is just the lull, and the next big swing is still coming. But it doesn't. And it won't, but you're disappointed anyway. And then you look and you see that long line of kids waiting to get on the next pirate ship, and you realize your ride is done. So you get off and just walk away, moving on to the next ride. And sure, there's some fun ones, roller coasters, bungee cords, but it's just not the same. So at the end of the trip, you circle back to the ships for another ride, and you're taking the same big swings, anticipating that euphoria as the apex gets closer and closer. You wait for that thrill, that rush to flow over you like it did before. But it doesn't. I mean, it still feels good, but it's just not the same. You don't feel free like you did. So the ride ends and you go back with your sister and your parents and you go home. But as you're lying in bed that night, falling asleep, you start to feel that rush again. Like your body is reminding you that feeling of freedom is still possible. Or at the very least, it remembers what it felt like. So, yeah.
You'd give anything to feel that way now.
Yeah.
I want you to sit with that feeling, being in that place. Because if you choose to sit here in this diner for the rest of your life, waiting to die like they want you to, you will never, ever feel that way again. I can't tell you what hell is like because it's different for everyone. But I can tell you this, that feeling of euphoria, of freedom, it's not our forte. The way I see it, you have 3 options. You could A, sit here in this booth until you die a miserable death filled with regret. B, keep running, which you might die sooner filled with an equal amount of regret. You at least retain a shred of your dignity. Although, between you and me, dignity is not a luxury when you're being whipped around by high winds for the rest of time.
Well, that's only 2.
Or C, you could accept your inevitable demise, make peace with the chip on your shoulder, and keep living anyway. For example,
Here's that water. And can I get you anything to eat?
Oh, no, I'm okay, thank you.
I mean, come on.
What?
Oh, come on. You're telling me an ass like that isn't worth sticking around for? Need I remind you of the very lackluster dating pool waiting for you down under?
Well, his ass is kind of...
Perfect!
Yeah.
Listen, I can't tell you what to do. It's your life. I just know that if I had the memories like yours, no matter by how mere of trauma or what have you, I'd hold on to them like a life jacket.
What's the fucking point? This ugly, horrible world. I don't know how much more I can take of it. Besides, it's not like anyone's gonna miss me.
You're not worthless. Yes, you've made mistakes, but who hasn't? Isn't that the point of life? To look at your mistakes in the eye, surrounded by this horrible, ugly world, and keep living anyway? If you can't do it for yourself, do it because this world hasn't earned the right to snuff you out so easily. And you owe it to yourself to keep living, not in spite of the traumas of your past and the adversity of your present, but in defiance of them.
You're a really shitty demon, you know that?
What can I say? Hell is overrated. You Christians talk a big game of the mighty of the big bad Satan, and then you turn around and destroy the greatest gift God ever gave you.
Earth?
Disco?
Well, agree to disagree on that one.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just thinking about the last thing my mom ever said to me. My dad had just caught me and this guy from school having sex in my room. And he just kicked me out right there. Just packed a duffel bag and told me to leave. When I got to the bus station, I found her there, crying. I went in to give her a hug, but she just stopped me. She told me that my dad had been in such a rush to kick me out and he'd forgotten to give me my birth certificate. So, a few months later, I'm sleeping in this church, all balled up in a pew. And I guess I had gotten careless because when I woke up, my bag was gone. All I had left was my clothes and my shoes. I mean, that asshole even took my coat. So I decided enough was enough. I'm my parents' kid, right? That they'll always love me. That's their job. So I made my way back out to Connecticut, only to find that my parents had sold our house. Just like that. They were gone. Some assholes had moved in with their 12 dogs, and I got chased off of my own lawn by a pack of bloodhounds. 2 days later, I tracked down the real estate agent who sold our house, and she told me that my mom had left her a letter in the event that I ever found my way to her. Dear Christian, if you're reading this, you know, your father and I have moved far away. Please do not try to contact us. Do not try to find us. We do not want to be found by you. I hope you have a good life. You will never know how much it broke my heart to have to send away my baby boy into the world all alone. However, I hope you take comfort in knowing that it is not my judgment that matters, but God's. After we lost your sister, you were all we had. It was selfish of you to choose your own sinful desires over your family. One day he will forgive you. Until then, goodbye, Mom. Oh, I didn't order this.
It's on the house.
Thanks. It was two devils.
What was that?
Nothing. It's just, as normally in these types of stories, it's an angel and a devil on your shoulder. And the angel is whispering in your ear to do the right thing, own up to your mistakes, and atone for your sins or whatever. And the little devil is telling you to cause chaos and do bad things. Most people get an angel and a devil, but to hell with that.
What's your name, love?
Christian.
Well, Christian. You know what they say. Sometimes the only way to heal from our wounds is to make peace with the demons that created them.
It's pretty dead in here, huh?
Yeah, well, they don't call it the graveyard shift for nothing.